Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a Rihanna Only girl in the world makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoy. I've got the red hair. Yes, I dyed it. No, I'm joking. I put a wig on and it's all clipped back. It's a bit shiny for real hair, I think. But anyway, here we go. So first of all, I've already done one side to keep it down a little. I've got a nice base on. I'm going to be showing you this. Now I had to pick between two bases and I couldn't find a cheaper version for you, and I really did have a good look. But all I found was MAC Paint, and this one is a Snapshot. And then I've got this by Estee Lauder, and it's Silver Leaf. And they're the only two base colours that I could find that I wanted to use to get that kind of greyness on the back of the purple. So, this, let's go. I'm using a synthetic brush to apply it with. So let's just pop that onto the eyelid. Good thing about it as well, it doesn't crease, which is good. So I'm just applying that just in a liberal fashion. Get that all over there like that. Get close to the lash line as well, because you're going to be putting some colour there and you want some good base for your stuff to stick to. Okie doke. Got some on my finger here. I'm using that as my artist palette. Just dipping. Underneath, same again, take your brush and run it from the outer corner all the way in. The good thing about this synthetic brush is it's really sharp. Not sharp enough to put your eye out, but it's got a nice stiff end to it. So you get a nice effect when you're doing your makeup. Okay, that's that one. Now for the eyebrow bone, I'm using a little bit of this light colour here. It's by MAC and it is called Vapor. It's a nice colour for brow bones if you want a little bit of highlight. So I'm just taking a blending brush and I'm just going to push that along just to highlight under that eyebrow bone. Just across the top of the paint we've just popped on, and a little bit extra that's not going to be blended in. I'm just patting it on so you've got a nice bit of highlight. For your lilac, I'm using Beautiful Iris by MAC. It's this one here. It's got a really nice shimmer to it, so I'm going to use a little bit of that, and I'm using a small eyeshadow brush. I'm going to just pop that on, and the reason I'm not blending it is because I don't want to rub away the paint at the bottom. Underneath, but I do want to pat this on, so really you're getting the best of both worlds. You've got the dark coming through, you've also got the option then of leaving the outer corner dark if you want, but I'm just going to drag inward, so outer corner, and just drag it inward a little bit. If you want it a bit darker, go back over with your brush, your synthetic one, and you paint and just deepen that outer corner out a bit. I'm using a Clinique black liner, and this one here is quite nice. It's smooth enough, but it comes with a pencil sharpener, so that's kind of cool. Just pop it out there, look. So that's not bad, is it? I like it. So that's what we're going to be using, and I'm going to be just popping that along the lash line, not the waterline, but just on top of that paint that we applied. Get that right along there. You don't want it too dark, but once that's there, go with a white pencil. I'm just making sure that I got all the liner off it. Pop that along your waterline just to really open up the eyes. Now I've seen lots of versions of this, and what I mean by versions, I've seen loads of people have sent pictures, and in some pictures it looks like she's got like an olive shimmer eyeshadow and then a lilac smoky. Never just smoky on its own though, it looks like it's got something on top of it, whether it be smoky olive or smoky lilac. So I've gone with the smoky lilac, and I hope that you like it. I'm using the black again, and I'm going to line the top just gently. Now I know people say you shouldn't pull on your eyelid, but really, for me, if I want that straight line, that's what I got to do. Let's fill in them brows. I'm using Stud by MAC. It's a nice dark brown colour, and I'm just going to place my finger on my cheek. It steadies your hand, so we steadies. I'm surprised any of you can understand us, but if you can, well done. So just penciling in them just to give them a bit of shape and colouring going on. Oh, and the foundation I've used is this one here. It's quite good. In fact, it's quite brilliant. It's got a shimmer to it, if you look. And it's what I'm wearing on today. I really like it. Now for your lashes, I want to use something quite simple and everyday because I don't want to go overboard. We're already going to be putting some mascara on as well. I'm using a little bit of glue and off we go. So really you just take the glue, you just apply it to the top of the lashes along the band. Pay extra attention to the outer corners or the outer edges because they are the ones that flap away the easiest. Give it a bit of a twirl just to make sure that's going to pop on alright, and off we go. So we'll start on the outer edge first, get them right into place. Now instead of it being so long and clumpy, because that's not the effect we want, I really basically just want to bond my natural lashes to the false ones so that you haven't got yours dipping down, and mine do dip down. So I'm sticking them both together. Tip your head back and give it a gentle wiggle. You don't want the full on usual wiggle. And then for the lash bottoms, just gently separate it out. Now for the cheeks, I'm using this today. I got it the other day, which I'm going to do, not a haul, but I'm going to show you what I got. Because everyone's been asking, I was talking about it on Twitter. I went shopping and bought loads of makeup, and I don't usually do that. I got Coy Girl by MAC. So really light pale pink. Doesn't look it on camera, but it is. I'm using this brush here, and I've got a certain shape going on because I think it applies the brush brilliant. So I'm just going to gently, kind of at an angle, just fluff that backward. Get right back up into the hairline here. And I find when I do my blush at an angle, because I don't have the best of cheekbones like some of the girls, like Rihanna's is like massively brilliant, but my cheekbones are not all that, so I have to make mine up as I go. For the lips, I'm going to be using something quite light and pink. This is sheer, but it's not that sheer, and it's by Laura Mercier. It's Shy Pink Lip Stain, and I think it's the perfect colour for the Rihanna lips. So you can see the colour, it'll help. And I think that's a nice soft pink. It's not overpowering and it works wonders with the lilac. So I really hope you've enjoyed that. There you go. Zoom you out. All done. Okie dokie. Right, that's it. I'm going to be going now, and I'm going to be back on because I have Emily Autumn makeup look. Lots of you have been asking for it, so I went and googled it, and I thought, wow, okay, I'm going to have fun doing that one. So I'll be back on doing that one, so stay tuned, and I'll see you all in a bit. Zoom zoom.